just start, because I love a good education moment.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is an under-eye corrector.
It's not a concealer.
What's the difference, Doris?
Okay, so a concealer is like paint, like you just saw liquid filter. I do things so differently at Deltan. I don't do things the traditional way, so you look beautiful when you look in the mirror. But an under-eye corrector corrects the darkness, the sallowness, the grayness, the thinness underneath the eye. This is not a concealer where you're going to pick shades. You can wear a concealer over top if you feel it's necessary once you try it.
But you may not.
You may not.
Because a color corrector does more than a concealer could ever
do.
Ever hope to do. And so in this case, your corrector comes in 2 shades.
That's right.
This is the rose quartz, which is for people that have
fair to
medium skin. And then this is our amber, tan to rich skin.
Yes.
Again, that's how easy it is, just knowing the shade of complexion you are. Tells you which one of these color correctors you get. And by the way, it comes with the applicator brush. And now, clean ingredients, we begin.
All right, so most of the time when we have darkness underneath the eye, we are piling on the concealer. And if someone can see the concealer, I mean, you can see the concealer, someone else can see you as you're wearing it. And it counteracts. So I want you to see here, and I want you to see a live video too. You can see what this is gonna do. And we're talking about, these are some of the most troublesome eyes that you're seeing here right now. But you look at the after, the red is cast, there's no concealer. So watch what you see here. Watch how she puts it, you can use your finger to melt it in and bounce it in. I gave you a brush if you prefer that too, but watch it how it brightens, it lightens, it hydrates. This has kaolin clay that balances out oil and sebum, but also adds hydration where it's needed. Chamomile, ceramides, allantoin, hyaluronic acid, caffeine, vitamin E. All of that treatment that's in there, because our under eyes need concealer because they've lost hydration, they've lost moisture, they've lost collagen production, and we get thin, tired eyes. Now, maybe you have hereditary dark circles. We'll see Amy, she allows me to say that. They're really tough to cover without piling on 5 layers of concealer, right? This you'll never know that you're wearing because it instantly brightens, and it will cancel everything out. It's super thin, okay? Super lightweight, super thin. See that brightness? That's what we want. That's why we always go, if you're in the 80s, you went 2, 3 shades too light because you wanted it to be bright.
Correct.
You want that brightness. You want that to look bouncy. You want it to look hydrated. See how I have a blue vein here?
Yep.
I just put it right here. You can still see my skin. It still looks like me. So all my girls that hate makeup, see how there's no blue line, but look at that brightness to my skin. So the cool thing about doing makeup the right way now is to just enhance your natural features with these sneaky little tricks. And these are sneaky, awesome little tricks.
Here's a question I have for you. Remember, rose quartz is the one that's for fair to medium skin.
That's right.
Amber, the darker one, is for rich or tan skin. No talc, no parabens, no phthalates. You get it. It's clean ingredients.
Clean beauty.
So with a color corrector, at what step in the process am I putting this on? Does it go over the foundation? Is it pre-foundation?
So I personally, I don't care if you put your foundation on first or your concealer first. It's totally your call. But you put it on after your day cream, your eye cream if you need it. Most of the time, people use this instead of an eye cream because it's just so power-packed.
It's so balmy.
Yeah, it's so balmy and beautiful and hydrating. Like you'll look. So look, this is the amber shade. So this is my tanner shade. You can see it. Look how it's brightening. It's canceling out darkness. And you know, any of my girls that have that have darker skin, that's really tough to get that right. It's not going to crack. It's not a concealer. So it's literally adding all of this treatment, hydration, moisture. You're going to see Amy, she has hereditary dark circles underneath her eyes. Watch how when she puts this on, Amy, you can use your brush. Can I use my finger? Do I have to use my brush? I said, whichever way you want to get that on, you can use your finger, because I like to press it in, but I want you to see how it's canceled out the darkness. It's instantly hydrated, it's moisturized, and it's brightened the under eye.
And then
that's why you wear concealer to do that. Can you imagine that's your concealer? You're not picking out of 2,500 shades. It's that easy. Look at how that under eye area now looks smoother, hydrated, and brighter.
And ingredients. So you guys listen to this, because Doe is going to run down through all of them. But I mean, she's going to tell you about aloe extract, caffeine, hyaluronic acid, castor seed oil.
Yeah,
so it's like a little pot of skincare, but it has the ability to annihilate.
Yes.
To
look at that.
To essentially
see the blue vein?
Cancel out the red or the blue or the
Well,
green.
it used to be people that had really bad dark circles, they used to use lipstick. You heard about some people using red lipstick and orange lipstick. That's a little harsh. Unless you're a makeup artist, it can be really tough to do. So this has that cancellation kind of like salmon shade to it. I've done all the work, but you saw how it literally canceled out that darkness. I'll show you. And then look, notice how you can't see it. So here's the vein. Where does it go? But look at that brightness. That's why we wear a concealer, because we want that under eye area to be bright, to be reflective, to look like we're alive,
and
right? Like most of the time when we have that darkness and you know, I don't know, we didn't get a lot of sleep. Maybe I was out with Shawnee drinking some wine. We look a little tired under there, but this is bright. Now here's the amber shade that you're seeing on Shannon. And what you're gonna see is how instantly it has canceled out the darkness. It has hydrated, moisturized. It actually has that under eye area to look plumper. So if they're not, well, I'll be quiet. There you go. That's what it does. It's
easy.
Really easy.
But I want everybody to understand, this is doing what a concealer cannot do.
Yeah, you can put a concealer over top if you want, but you won't.
But you probably won't.
You probably won't.
When I said earlier, like as we age, you know, your eyes recede into
They get sunken in.
They get sunken.
Yeah.
So shadowing is a really big issue.
And that stuff that brings light.
I mean, guys, it's just rose quartz for was $700 out the door. Fair to medium skin, and then the darker amber is for tan and rich skins. It's that easy. And you get the brush, again, value bundle, throwing in the tools for free. All right, still to come.